When we taste wine, the first sense we engage is our vision, and it can reveal more than you might think. Seeing the wine is the first step in the 5 S's of wine tasting. See, swirl, smell, sip, and savor. In this video, we'll focus on the first two, observing and swirling the wine in your glass. While these actions might seem simple, they provide valuable insights into what you're about to taste. When you first observe the wine in your glass, pay attention to its color. Hold the glass up to a neutral background, such as a white sheet of paper or a light wall, to see the color clearly. What do you notice? A red wine might range from bright ruby or garnet to deep purple or even brick red. Younger red wines often have more intense, purplish hues, while older reds take on brownish or brick-colored edges, particularly visible around the rim of the glass. The rim, where the wine meets the glass, can offer key clues about the wine's age. For white wines, the spectrum is different. You might see pale, almost transparent colors in youthful, unoaked whites like Sauvignon Blanc. Fuller-bodied whites, such as oak-aged Chardonnays, often exhibit deeper golden tones. Older white wines, particularly those with bottle age, can develop rich amber or honey-like hues. Don't forget about rosé wines, which present an entirely different palette, pale salmon, coral, or deep pink shades, depending on the grape variety and winemaking technique. Clarity is another important aspect to consider. Most wines are crystal clear, indicating they've been filtered or fined before bottling. However, natural or unfiltered wines might appear slightly cloudy. While this isn't necessarily a fault, it reflects the winemaker's stylistic choices. If a wine appears hazy when it shouldn't or contains floating particles, it might suggest sediment from aging or improper storage. The next step is swirling the wine. This action allows you to release the wine's aromas, making them more accessible. By swirling, you increase the wine's exposure to oxygen, which helps unlock its bouquet. While it might feel intimidating to swirl wine at first, there's a simple trick. Place the glass on a flat surface and use your wrist to move the glass in small circles. This gives you control without the risk of spilling. Once you're comfortable, you can try swirling the glass in the air. As you swirl, you might notice legs, or tears, forming on the inside of the glass. These are the streaks of liquid that slowly run down after swirling. While some people believe legs indicate wine quality, they are actually related to alcohol and sugar content. Wines with higher alcohol or sugar levels tend to form more pronounced legs. We'll discuss this in more detail in a later video, but for now, simply observe how the wine behaves. This combination of seeing and swirling helps you understand the wine's character before you even taste it. It's like reading the introduction to a book. You get a sense of what's to come. If you have a bottle of wine with you, try this now. Pour a small amount into your glass and hold it against a white background. Take your time to observe its color and clarity. What do you see? Does the wine look as you expected? Then place the glass on a table and gently swirl the wine. Watch how it moves and take note of the aromas that begin to emerge. These simple steps will help you develop an eye for wine and a deeper appreciation for what's in your glass. As you practice, you'll start noticing small details you may have missed before. Perhaps you'll observe that certain red wines always have a deep purple hue, or that whites with oak influence often display a golden glow. This is the beginning of training your eye for wine, a skill that will enrich your tasting experience throughout this course. In the next video, we'll take this process further by focusing on smell and taste, two of the most exciting aspects of wine tasting. For now, enjoy what you see in your glass and let the wine begin to tell its story through its appearance and movement.